So it's pretty much been a tradition here on the channel that I make a video on International Men's Day. And that's what we're doing here in this video too. But realistically, and I think probably for most men it's going to be the same thing. And by that, I mean this day is not going to be any different for us than any other day. Like, we don't actually celebrate this day. It is literally just another day. And I'm sure the feminists are already getting ready, typing out their responses, trying to be all quirky, you know, trying real hard and saying things like, oh, well, that's because you celebrate Men's Day every day. Every day is Men's Day. You know, so original, so quirky. Wow. I guess in a way it's kind of poetic that the only thing I do different on International Men's Day is take a look at Twitter and Blue Sky, especially Blue Sky nowadays, and taking a look at these things just to see how much hate men are getting on International Men's Day. And I guess if anything, it's really easy content, so this will be a very easy video to make. So I guess I'm thankful. Sure, I'll take that as my Men's Day gift. And now let's take a look at what they're saying, shall we? Well, now I'm over on Blue Sky to take a look at this post that's getting hate right now, as mentioned, obviously, but then I see the date. It was actually yesterday. Oops, I'm a day late this year. Actually, hold on a second. It really is today, November 19th. Popbase just made their post a day early. So yeah, trying this again, Popbase said, today is International Men's Day. And we can see the top responses here are, nobody moved. And as a man, I can wholeheartedly say this is utterly unnecessary in my opinion. Every day is a man's day. Oh, wow. Yeah. You know, if a woman said something like this about women, they would call her a pick-me, for the record. As a trans man, I kind of don't care. As a man, ew. Y'all comments are hilarious. If men want to change this reaction to Men's Day, maybe they should do things like hold each other accountable, be each other's support system, try to learn empathy, and recognize that the loneliness epidemic could be solved by treating other people as humans. Look, men can definitely do things better, but that comment that we just read sounds like a bot comment, doesn't it? Kind of ironic. Like, try to treat other people as humans, says the person who comes off like a bot. And these other, like, men in the comments there disparaging men, you know, it's different from me just being apathetic about this day. These other men are just like, oh yeah, it's every day is Men's Day. You know, they're trying to act all intellectual. Very sad thing to see, you know. These are definitely Veilguard people. Typing International Men's Day on Blue Sky gets us the pop-based post that we just read. And then we got like other top posts here, such as, Happy International Men's Day to all the incredible trans men out there. Thank you for existing. You know, only the trans men. Yeah. This one saying, Happy International Men's Day, you POSs. And celebrating International Men's Day by Googling boobs and punching a hole in the wall. You silly person, that's not Men's Day, that's Miskiff Day. Another beacon of originality here says, dude, like every day is basically International Men's Day. Oh wow, another one. Every day is International Men's Day in patriarchy. An actual positive comment on Blue Sky, my gosh, that's like winning the lottery, says, it's International Men's Day. I hereby celebrate you. Now, I joke, but obviously there's also a bunch of hate comments on Twitter too, and you know, places like Reddit and stuff. It's not just Blue Sky. But the Blue Sky containment zone has definitely made it easier to find those sort of comments all in one spot. Very convenient. Nevertheless, the last comment we read was actually positive, so shouts out to the women out there, the ladies, who are not acting all, you know, spiteful and whatnot about this day. Which takes us to a bit of duality. Happy International Men's Day to trans men and cis men who would introduce their trans girlfriend to their mums only. Pretty weird obsession that person has with trans people, but right below that, for International Men's Day, I'm gonna hug every international man I see. So, a positive comment, and then we're right back to the typical stuff you'd expect. Happy International Men's Day, though mostly arseholes. X, why, like, what's the X for? Anyways, you get the point. We could be here like all day taking a look at these sort of comments. There are plenty more, but like I said, I think you get the point, so I'll leave it there. Hope you guys are having a great week, though. Thank you all for tuning in. I will see you in the comments and in the next one.